Hey, and welcome back to the channel. And if you are trying to lighten the load in your pack without lightening the load on your wallet too much, this video is for you. Today I'm breaking down 5 pieces of ultralight gear that each cost under $50 that can really improve your backpacking kit in the future. And the best part is that none of this gear is like cheap in any kind of way. It's not poorly made, nothing like that. It is from good companies, or it's just really good product that is durable and stood the test of time, that kind of stuff. But it really doesn't break your bank, which is awesome, but it just really improves your kit for you. So that's what we're getting into. That's what I'm really excited about today. Some of this gear I have used myself, and I possibly do still use it on the trail. Kind of depends on the kit that I'm bringing with me out on the trail. But some of it I've used myself that I could definitely recommend. Some of it I haven't personally used, but it's recommended by others, and it's kind of seen as like a good piece of gear, and it's from reputable outdoor companies. And there's one piece of gear on here that I do think is a really good option, but I haven't used it. I don't know people who have used it, so I'll mention that one kind of specifically, but I would still think it's a good option to go with. So I just want to be completely transparent with you. Some of this I have personally used and tested and take on the trail. Some of this I haven't, but it's really well respected and well referred, either as a company or a product specifically. And there's like one item that I just kind of found it, and I think it would be a good item, but I haven't personally used it. So there we go. Quick note before we dive in, I just want to clarify what I say when I say ultralight. Basically means that there is a category of gear that this fits into, and when you kind of compare this one to other items in that category of gear, it's on a much lighter weight than everything else in that category. So it's considered, not kind of like a standard weight or heavy or even lightweight. It's considered ultralight. So there's sort of like that scale that happens, and this is sort of at the best side of that scale of being ultralight. So it's weighs a lot less than other items in its same category. So there we go. Item number 1 is the BRS 3000T canister stove. So this is just like the stove part of it. I actually did a review and I used this stove in one of my videos, so I'll leave a little link for you up here somewhere, so you can go watch that video if you want to. But the BRS 3000T stove is a great option. It's really cost efficient. It's really quite fuel efficient. It's very small, lightweight, and durable. All the things you look for in good ultralight gear. And it also comes at a great cost. So its price point is really great. And I could definitely recommend this one for anyone for an ultralight gear setup. And just to give you a couple quick specs on it, its weight is about 25 grams. It costs about $15 on Amazon at least. And I'll leave links for all these things down in the description below. But its price point and its weight point sort of are really good for what you get for it. The one thing I will say against the BRS 3000 is it has no self-igniter, no piezo igniter. So you got to bring a lighter with you, or some kind of thing that you make sparks with or whatever, basically to light the canister stove, because it doesn't come with a igniter attached to it or kind of integrated into it. So there you go. Item number 2 is another one that I have spoken about often on my channel, is the Toaks 750 ml mug. So I have it right here. I have used this consistently and constantly on my trips. This is one of those items that I have used personally, and I take it with me on the trail all the time. And I really respect this cup, stove, pot, whatever you want to call this thing, but I really respect it. I use it constantly. I have one for me and one for my wife, and we use this a lot of times on the trail. And it's great for backpacking trips, camping trips, weekends, long distance hikes, whatever it is. So the Toaks 750 ml mug is item number 2 for ultralight gear that costs less than $50. A couple of features of the Toaks mug really quickly is it has a little tab on the lid here to be able to not hang it on, but grab it easily when you want to pull the lid off and not burn yourself, which is a really nice thing. It does have a couple of little holes here, so it's it vents a little bit of steam, so it doesn't pop the lid off or anything like that. It has a seal technically, but no rubberized seal, so it just sort of fits on the lip nicely. And then the last thing is it has these fold out handles that work pretty well. I will say that they are 80% comfortable and 20% not. So when you have this full of water or whatever it is, it kind of weighs down and it's not super comfortable, but actually all in all, it's not bad. And also it has marks on the inside to show you your fill line for the cup, and on the outside as well. So that's really convenient. I really enjoy that. But the Toaks 750 ml mug. To give you a couple of specs here, is the price for this one is $35, and it weighs right around 3.6 ounces, something like that. So for the weight that you get for the usability on it, basically being the whole thing that you eat out of and cook in and boil water in, and for the price point and the weight, it's a really great purchase. So love the Toaks 750 ml mug. Pick number 3 is the Sea to Summit Alpha Light something long handled spork. I don't know, sometimes these things have the longest names. But yeah, this spork, really great. I have used other kind of eating utensils throughout my time backpacking for 10 or 15 years. And this one has really just sort of come out on top. So a couple of reasons for that is, one thing, it is a spork, so it's nice. You can use it as a fork or a spoon, of course. And then the other really nice thing is the long handle part of this allows you to eat out of, such as like your Toke's mug or backpacker pantry, like backpacking meals, or if you're digging into anything with this, it's really handy to have the long handle on this, because otherwise you really just get your hand covered in food and stuff, and it's just kind of dirty and annoying. And when you're out in the backcountry, it's not like you're gonna go rinse your hand off in the sink really quickly or like use a paper towel. You kind of have to just like, it's just less convenient. So having the long handle on the spork is really nice. The other thing about this is it's also made of airplane aluminum. So basically it does not transfer heat. So if you have this sitting in a boiling cup of water, the heat does not transfer all the way up to the top, usually, basically. So it just keeps it cooler when you're handling it, so you're not gonna burn yourself or anything like that. It's also very durable. I have had no issues with it. I've never felt like I was gonna break it. I have used another spork kind of like eating utensil combo that's like a spoon on one end and a spork on the other, and they're plastic and they're really fun and really great and easy to use and cheap, all that stuff. But when you are actually eating with it, I have snapped one before. I have also it's too short, so when you reach into stuff, you get your hand and arm covered in things. So this one has really just come out as the winner for me, and it's great for ultralight setups. A couple of price points here for you is it weighs 0.4 ounces and it costs about $11. So really great price point, really great weight, and really great usability and durability. This is another one of those items that I 100% recommend. I use it with me on the trail all the time, and I can 100% give this like a 10 out of 10 guarantee and referral. So here you go, that guy. Once again, just a reminder for you is I will have affiliate links down in the description below for all of these items. So if you're interested in picking any of these up, just go ahead and click the link in the description below. And if you purchase through there, it costs you nothing extra to do so, but I get a little bit of kickback from Amazon for doing that, and a little bit of a referral bonus for doing that. So I really appreciate it. And also make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this kind of content and this has been helpful for you. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you leave a comment down below of any gear that you would recommend or that you really like that's kind of in this category of budget and lightweight for ultralight gear. So I'd love to hear about your picks down in the description below. Thanks. Next is the Gossamer Gear Sit Pad. So the Gossamer Gear Sit Pad is one of those items that I have not personally used, but it is well referred, and it is a company that is very reputable, and I do like it. And I actually was doing research for this video, and this is one of the items that I came across, and I literally ordered this item. So I'll be getting it in a couple of days, which is really cool. And I hope to do a review video of it afterwards, just to sort of like follow up on it. But it is a very reputable company, and it's a great product, and it has a great weight and price point. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I was going to tell you items that I own and have used, items that I would trust, and one item that I'm not really sure about, but I think it's a good purchase and a good choice. So this is one of those items that I have not personally used, but it's well referred and well trusted brand and product. So the Gossamer Gear Sit Pad. So just in case you don't know what the Sit Pad is, it basically is what it sounds like. It's just like this little folding kind of accordion pad that you can use to sit on when you're out on the trail. And it actually is very useful. So I have kind of, as I've been backpacking, I've sort of realized that I kind of want a sit pad. So I use a fully just inflatable sleeping pad for what I sleep on. I don't really want to take that out and sit on it out on the ground and on the sticks and the mud and rocks and all that kind of stuff and risk puncturing my sleeping pad, because then I'm just sleeping on the ground completely for the rest of my trip. So I've never been able to wanted to take it out of my tent to use it for sitting in the evening and eating dinner. So I ordered this sit pad. It was about $15 after shipping and from Gossamer Gear's website, and I'm really looking forward to using it. But the Gossamer Gear I would definitely recommend. Just to give you the specs really quickly, it is about 1.7 ounces according to Gossamer Gear's website, and it comes in at about $25 to buy one and then ship it to yourself at like the standard rate. I can fully tell you that because I literally just bought it as I talked about. So yeah, those are the specs for the Gossamer Gear Sit Pad. And pick number 5. This is the one that I am saying I haven't owned it, I haven't used it, and I don't know people who have used it or owned it. So this is sort of like a just me doing research on different items and finding this one. So I think it's a good option, but just full awareness is I have not personally used it or talked to people who have used it. So I just want you to be aware of that on the front end. That being said, pick number 5 is the Nightcore NU25 headlamp. This headlamp has like multiple different brightness settings and different modes. So you can do kind of like a low light, soft light kind of mode, or a kind of a high lumen mode, all that kind of stuff that most headlamps have. It also comes in 2 configurations. So you can do like a standard sort of nylon strap that goes around it, or you can do this other configuration that you can buy from Amazon that is basically 2 small cords. So it just cuts out a little bit of that weight. So you could technically cut down a tiny bit of your weight by getting that option. The other thing about this is that it's also a USB-C rechargeable headlamp. So when you're bringing your battery packs with you, you know that you can also charge your headlamp through the battery pack and you're not trying to carry spare batteries with you. So that's really nice. And along like a lot of other headlamps, it also has sort of adjustable kind of settings. So you can sort of pull it down or up or have it kind of look in different directions, that sort of thing while it's already mounted on you. So it's just a nice little feature, but it's pretty much on every headlamp, but I just want to make sure I mention it for this one as well, so you know you're not losing any features by looking at this one. And finally, it comes in at about 1.5 ounces, 1.6, something right around there, and it costs about $36 to purchase. So this is actually one of the more expensive items to buy in this whole list, but its weight is good, its price point is still good. It seems very durable and reliable, it has good reviews on Amazon, and it has good lighting settings, all those different types of things. So one of the things that I really enjoy about it is the USB rechargeable side of this. So you know you can just charge it with your power brick with everything else that you bring with you. So I really like that you just kind of have this one ecosystem for everything, and you're not trying to carry spare batteries with you that might get wet or lose charge or whatever it is. So there you have it. That is 5 ultralight items that you can purchase, each for under $50. That'll really lighten up your gear kit and help you just be lighter out on the trail. And just to reiterate, those 5 items is the BRS 3000T, the Toaks 750 ml mug, the Sea to Summit long-handled spork, the Gossamer Gear sit pad, and finally, the Nightcore NU25 rechargeable USB-C headlamp. So long names on some of these things, but I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.